Australia is under attack. It has been invaded by toads, giant toads, cane toads. This was not a natural disaster. It was caused by humans. Back in 1935, the Australian state of Queensland was infested with beetles eating the sugarcane crop. When attempts to kill the pests with chemicals failed, scientists came up with another solution. They decided to release cane toads into the sugarcane. Cane toads belong in South and Central America, but the first cane toads to arrive in Australia actually came from Hawaii. Cane toads that were released in Hawaii ate many of the beetles attacking the sugarcane there. So, scientists hoped they would do the same thing in Australia. Unfortunately, when the toads were released in Queensland, they did not eat as many of the beetles as planned. Here in Australia, the cane grew taller than it did in Hawaii, and the toads couldn't reach the beetles. Also, the toads found the living conditions here too dry. So they moved out. And they kept moving. And they kept breeding. It wasn't long before their numbers started multiplying. This was disastrous for many of the organisms that already lived in Australia as part of a balanced ecosystem. The cane toads fed on many insects that Australia's own amphibians normally ate, which meant that many of these animals started to die out. To make matters worse, cane toads have poison on their skin, so animals that tried to eat the toads, like lizards and snakes, were killed too. Even larger predators like crocodiles fell victim. By taking food away from some animals and poisoning others, the cane toads disrupted the entire food web. Australia's attempts to solve its beetle problem only created an unexpected ecological disaster. Today, cane toads have spread as far as Western Australia, and there are an estimated 1.5 billion now living in the country. Scientists are still looking for solutions to Australia's cane toad problem to protect the organisms in the Australian ecosystem from the invasion before it gets much worse.
Wow, an invasion.